better than nothing. So you're gonna yell out your cues to me when you're...
So click
Okay.
and kiss.
Okay.
And then walk.
Okay, I got those.
Walk. Good girl. Good girl.
Little pigeon toed on that one that she pulled it off, and it's probably from the shoe.
It's because she's missing all that outside football.
So I imagine she's gonna be a little wonky on that foot. Yeah, a little wonky on that foot.
Looks like she's a hair kid now, too.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
But you know how yanking those shoes off goes. Well, when they yank them themselves.
Yeah, that happens. I kind of expected that when we saw she was missing a shoe.
Me too.
Yes, you're pretty.
Yeah, she's... Yeah. Nicely done.
You taught her cues, didn't you, Sarah?
I taught her how to lunge, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I know this sucker knows how to lunge, so I'll
Yeah.
let her take anybody for a ride.
It's like when I taught the 17-hand bulldozer how to lunge. That was fun. 1,800 pounds dirt skiing me around.
Rock.
Yep, that's what I do. Pay attention. Good girl.
Can you ride that trot?
Probably. Have you seen Austin?
I don't think, have you posted videos on it recently, trotting?
Well, no, you'd have to look back at my show videos.
Yeah.
Let's hope I can.
Oh, the other girl's name was Erin something. I can't think of her last name.
That rings a bell, but I
She's
can't.
short, had very black hair.
Trot.
She's pretty close to tracking up.
Oh. Yeah, you. I know. When was the last time she was lunch?
Before Thanksgiving.
She looks like she's gonna have one.
Shoot.
Well, she can't be any worse than Austin was, I can tell you that.
Here it goes.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see her at her worst.
She's like, my friends are out there and I'm
Right.
here.
And I am not going to be brave enough to get on her in a strange barn on a horse that hasn't been ridden. Guaranteed.
What are you? Oh. Oh. Okay. What are you looking at?
Her brain's just not working right now. She's not in work mode. So you're doing it right. Like you need me to tell you that. I forget she's not the little kid with
I
me
just
anymore.
want to make sure she's not, why she's like pulling her whole body out on the outside of the
Yeah.
ring, like looking goofy to you.
No,
So
she's
it's
not
just her-
looking goofy to me. She's looking inattentive. And I noticed that in her free lunging video as well, going this direction. She likes to look to the outside. So she's probably concave on that side and convex on the inside.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like almost rebend her the whole way.
Right. So that's going to be a conditioning thing.
Which, this is probably her bad lead.
Yeah. Hey, she picked it up. She picked it up, exactly. Okay, that's her spook. Good to know.
Sarah had a desensitizing class at their farm one time.
Rots.
And I couldn't believe some of the stuff that she would actually do. Like walking across the fire and You still do that, Sarah?
I did one in October.
Those were really cool.
So she's tracking up on the outside. And she's tracking up on the inside. And if not, she's damn close on the outside. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, trots. Trots.
No different than the boys at home, I can tell you that. There you go.
Get her
Yeah,
out
she's almost clipping herself. She's tracking up so much.
Circle for you, but
Yeah.
she wants to.
No, keep her under control. You don't need her to wipe out, which is what Austin would do. I was showing him to a teen that wanted to ride him, and I'm like, let's lunge him first. He hasn't been ridden in a while, and he bolted on the lunge line and fell down. And her face looked like a ghost. She's like, I'm like, you're not riding him, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not gonna have you get on. I don't charge for lessons, but there's the teens up there that are interested. I do the same thing I did with Sarah. I let them come over.
Well,
And,
that's awesome.
you know, and because it's really slim pickings up there.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, I don't think there's anything better for a kid than having the chance to be around a horse,
yeah.
or horses.
Now she's starting to get a little, when you bring her in a little, and then she's starting to get at least her ears on you.
Well, I mean, I'm a rope halter fan.
Okay.
I don't know if you use rope halter.
I don't. I have halters like that, but I also use a lunging cavison, and it's on their nose.
Yeah.
So I hook them to their
just-
nose.
Just as well, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's like
I
I
feel,
would like something on her head where any little kind of like
Mhm.
this,
yeah.
I get a response.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
halters, they're,
You can tell
I mean,
she's had a rope halter.
this is basically a soundness check, and, you know, does she listen? Is she a nutbag?
Yeah. Oh no, she listens.
And I think we both agree a little gimp on the front there from the shoe missing.
Yeah, and she's actually, I mean, very similar this direction, which I would have thought she would have been worse this direction because it's now the inside foot, but she didn't seem any more.
No, I didn't see it any more pronounced this way.
And on a smaller circle, she's much better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I had to teach both of the guys at home and Shotzi how to lunge, and I just started with small walking circles, and you let it out a little bit until they act stupid, and then you pull them back in.
Horses don't act stupid, do they?
I'll tell you, it's rocket science,
They do,
man.
but you can't catch them.
Exactly.
It's rocket science teaching horses how to do stuff. It feels that way sometimes, you know? You
Yeah,
have to
person-
outthink them.
Yeah, a person who sees what a horse can do after they're trained has no idea what went into getting there.
No, and I had thought about getting a Grand Prix schoolmaster, but unfortunately, I don't have $50,000 to spend on a horse that could go lame tomorrow,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah. And they're drugged up, so you buy it?
Circle like this, she's not sore, any more sore.
Mm-mm.
She might have some bruising from eating that she will off.
Well, like I said, Steve-O's coming on Thursday. The perfect timing. I mean, if she has to have shoes after that grows out, then she has to have shoes.
I think this opportunity was a brain of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't said the shoe word yet with Hugh with that bruise, but he might. Although I did put her in him in ballistic boots.
Remember this? I know I taught you.
Oh, back up.
Out.
Oh, out. Yeah, I guess if you're in
She's
front
like,
of her,
I
it'd be back
remember,
up.
but you have to remind me.
Yep, that's how I do it too.
I don't wanna break your clips.
Oh God, I hope they don't break. That's a problem.
Hey, I'm working on timing.
She's actually a good weight.
Could use some top line without
Oh.
working.
Have you seen mine? He's well, he hasn't.
Sit.
He has not been ridden in 8 months. He looks like he's sway back, because he's short back and it goes down.
Oh my gosh.
Well, when my barn went down, I had nowhere to ride, you know.
Oh.
So then I had to rebuild the barn.
What caused your barn to go down?
Snow. Last year we had heavy snow because the weather's changing, so we're getting wet snow.
Oh, yeah.
And my barn was only 6 years old,
Oh my gosh.
and it collapsed. And fortunately, I leave the door open so the horses could get out.
Wow.
And yeah, February 27th of 2023, a day I will not forget.
Jeez.
So then, luckily, I have a run-in shelter, but I had no facilities for 8 months, and they just put it up. It was just done in October.
Wow.
So now we're back to got the barn up, got my Wi-Fi and everything back in there, started riding again, I do virtual lessons. Horse goes lame. Of course he does.
I can't believe you don't have any snow up there.
I
That's
know,
just
it's-
mind-boggling.
My husband's big into snowmobile club. He's a groomer and the head mechanic for our snowmobile club. And they're all just crying. They go down, they meet every Wednesday at the groomer barn. And I'm like, what do you guys do there? You're not working on tractors? They're like, we just sit around and complain. Complain that there's no snow. Okay, sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, I see no reason not to buy her, Sarah. I mean, if
If
she's,
you don't, I'm gonna go get my trailer stuff.
yeah, I'll drop her off at your house. Yeah, she hasn't had to. You know, it's like your first day back at school. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Her mouth is less pursed.
She's like, I should have just kept running. Even
Why
though
did
she really
I-
wasn't running.
Why did I let them, why
Yeah.
did I let them catch me?
It's not like she like blatantly didn't want to be caught and she was like, bye, see you next Tuesday. She was just like, meh.
Well, the boys are kind of trained like they are here in that I open up the door. Come on in. Listen to me like I live here. That's, horses for you.
Plus you'll have fun with her too because she knows all of this,
Yeah.
so it won't take you long.
No,